Sasha here from the Little Dog Retreat, creator and owner of the Little Dog Retreat and the littledogretreat.com. I am back today in the kitchen with a fun do-it-yourself project that you can do at home yourself or with your kids. This is a great project, especially since summer is coming to an end and school is starting. If your kids are getting antsy and they need something to do, you can do this. So this is a salt dough paw print. Now you can buy crafter's clay, you can buy any kind of plaster type kit for this. Usually they'll range between about $15 to about $40. This is a very easy, quick, and animal friendly, animal safe way to do it. You probably have the ingredients in your home. What you'll need for this is literally just flour, your baking flour. You'll need salt, just normal table salt. You'll need a little bit of water, a bowl of some kind to stir it in, and then the extra stuff you'll need would be a straw. Now this is a kid drink straw. We don't actually have straws in the house, so this is the best I could do. You can also use an eraser tip or a pen, the top of a pen. This is going to be for the punch out for the top so you can hang it. And then a glass or some kind of cup. Now I have small dogs, so this is perfect. This is gonna fit all of their paw prints individually. If you have a larger dog, you might wanna use a mug or even a bowl to make a larger print. You can also do this for your kids, so you might wanna use a bowl. You'll just be making more dough. So how do you do this? So what you're gonna do is basically take 1/3, get your bowl ready, get 1/3 of your flour, just 1/3 cup flour. Level it off. You'll want 1/3 cup salt. So a lot of salt. This is not in any way a treat. So do not give this to your dog to eat. This is not a homemade treat. This will mess with their pH and metabolism just because it's high salt content. So this is not gonna be a treat, just as a side note. Dump your salt in. And then you're going to add as much water as you need to make it into a dough. You don't want it to be a wet dough. You want it to be sort of sticky, but not so much that it's going to stick to your hands. Then you're just literally going to stir until it becomes sort of that dough-like consistency. It's starting to dough up nicely. And then once you've made this into a dough, you're going to take it out, flatten it, and turn it into a shape that you want. Now, if you would like to, you can use cookie cutters for this. You can use just your hands. You can use any kind of mold for this. That's all fine. So here's a consistency of the dough. It's not going to stick to my hands. It's not sticking, it's not gooey, it's not wet, it's just sort of pliable. So you're gonna take out your dough, and again, I have small dogs, so my dogs don't require a ton of this. This could probably make roughly 3 different dogs or 4 dogs, depending upon how small they are, paw prints. If you have a large dog, or if you're doing this for like a kid hand, then you could, you'll probably wanna make 2 batches of this. So this is roughly how big it's going to be. Now you can make this as creative as you want. You can make it as pretty as you want. I've actually done this for holidays and made these into ornaments. So this is roughly what it's going to look like here. You're going to take your straw and you're going to make just a little circle spot just like that so that you can hang it or attach it to a ribbon or a string of any kind. So now you've got your hole punched out, and then you're gonna go get your dog, Haley, who is waiting patiently. Come here. And this is Haley. Haley Bean is going to be our model today for our paw print. Now here's the thing, you're gonna take your paw print and you're going to make sure that you press. You're not gonna hurt her paw or your pup's paw, but you're gonna just press it into, because you wanna get all the divots. The deeper the divots without going into the actual pan, the better the print will be overall, especially as it bakes. So again, this is not a treat for her to eat or for your pup to eat. Place the paw and then just apply pressure and hold for a couple seconds. There we go. Thank you, Haley. So now this is what the paw print looks like. So we got a really good impression of her pads and her fingers and a little bit deeper divots on some of her nails. That's totally okay. So that's what it looks like. And then what you're gonna do next is place this in the oven. So this one is done. This one's gonna be placed in the oven. It's gonna go in the oven about 350 degrees for roughly 20 to 30 minutes. That will depend greatly on your geographical location. So you know your oven best. If you're in an area where you have to have it a little hotter or bake a little bit longer, that's okay. So these will harden. Now these will harden sort of like a clay would. And then after this is done hardening and baking in the oven, you can go ahead and take it out. You can paint it, you can use marker, you can decorate it as much as you want. And then that spot that you left for the opening, go ahead and use that for like a ribbon, or you can just attach a normal Christmas ornament hook to it. I put these on our Christmas tree each year. And now this one here is brand new, obviously. The ones that I have on my Christmas tree, literally about 5 years old. So this will last you a while. Now, if you drop it, it will kind of crack and shatter essentially into multiple pieces. So you don't want to drop it. It will be fragile. If you coat it and paint it, it'll seal it up and just make it a little bit stronger. And then I would use these. You can use these as a gift. You can use these as an ornament. You can use these as a pet memorial. You can use these as a remembrance stone in your home for your pet. And then the other thing I will say is this is not dog specific. You can definitely use this for your dog or your cat. You can use it for a bird. You can use it for a frog flipper. You can use it for pretty much anything, a bunny. So whatever you're using it for, if you do this, I would love to see pictures. So definitely comment and like below, and make sure you send us pictures of your dog paws and what you're using them for. I like to put them sometimes on the refrigerator just for fun. Again, this is a wonderful craft for your kids to do, especially if they're getting bored, or just for fun if you have a pet and you just want to remember what they look like via paw prints in the future, or just hang them in your home. So I hope this was fun. Again, the ingredients are very simple. All you're gonna do is literally take 1/3 cup of flour, just normal baking flour, 1/3 cup of salt, standard table salt, and then just a little bit of water. And you're just gonna mix that up into the consistency that's sort of mushy but not wet. And then once it's like that, this is how much I have left over. So I can do about 3 or 4 paw prints. I could do probably 2 kid hands with this. I could do other little ornaments with this that would be with stamps or with cookie cutters. You can do lots of things with this. And then again, this is totally not edible. You don't want to eat this in any way. You don't want to give this to your dogs as a treat in any capacity because of the sodium content. But then you can also just paint them up and make them fun ornaments around your house. You can use them for Easter, you can use them for Christmas, you can use them for other holidays, or you can just use them for memorial stones in your home or for keepsakes. So that was today's fun do-it-yourself. If you have any questions, comment below. We would love to have you join us on our Instagram or our YouTube channel, in addition to Facebook. And then also, please feel free to join our private Facebook group called I Speak Dog Training Club, where we talk about health and training. And I look forward to seeing you again. Have a great day.